What's going on YouTube? RunnerFrog87 here, guys, and today I just want to talk about some crazy freaking Yu-Gi-Oh card prices, like fluctuations in the freaking market here. There's like a bunch of these cards that are like mediocre, that are like freaking getting up there in price. And so here our first card is Mirror Force Dragon. Freaking here on tcgplayer, it's at $36, and there's this eBay listing here. They have it at $30, and over here on freaking on Troll and Toad, not only is it sold out, but it's at $40. I mean, what? Jeez Louise, what the hell? So they were selling these things at $40 a pop, and they sold out. Like, what the hell is going on? I mean, as far as I know, this is like I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not a bad card, but neither is it like meta defining, meta breaking, or nor will I think it will find its way into the meta. I mean, the only thing that I can think of is, like, I guess out of nostalgia and collectors, because just because the card's like not good competitively doesn't the collector's value. A card's competitive value has no bearing on its collector's value, especially since the anime, or little kids too. Little kids see cards like from the anime, and they're like, oh, I want that. Look at the God cards. I mean, one of the big reasons why those were like really pricey for the original God cards, the unplayable ones, they were pricey for a long time, was because basically not only the little kids want it, but like people like me who grew up watching the show, that nostalgia factor kicks in, and nostalgia is a motherfucker, and it'll get you to do things that are not logical. And so so that's, I guess, Mirror Force Dragon's case. And also reminds me of like last year with the first Dragon Legends, like the Dark Magician Girl Dragon and the Amulet Dragon. Those were pretty pricey. They were like around $20 as well. But but they were $40, so that's a little bit weird. And the next card here we have is Toon Masked Sorcerer. Right now it's going here on Troll and Toad for $23, and on TCG Player like $25.50. And it's just a rare. I saw Vexix's video on this as well. He's like, it's just a freaking rare, and I agree. I mean, like, what can this really do? I mean, I know, like, if his Toon World's out there, you attack directly, and if you do battle damage with this guy, you get to draw a card. But aren't there better ways of plussing? Well, I don't know about the Toon deck. I'm not too familiar with the Toon deck right after the Dragon Legend 2 came out. I'm not sure what the current, I guess, builds are, or what they're trying to do for the deck meta wise, but that's just freaking weird too. I mean, 20 to $25 for a freaking rare. That's that's that in this deck, it's gonna be like a rogue deck at best. I don't see it breaking out of tier 3. I could be wrong, but I highly doubt it. Should be like, these prices, especially for a rare, should be reserved to like at least a tier 2 deck, if not a tier 1 deck for a rare. That's just insane. Maybe because I guess it's a little hard to get, seeing as how hasn't print, the last printing I believe was in the Yugi's in the legendary, right here it says right here, Legendary Collection 3 Yugi's World. So maybe that kind of explains it, but not really. The freaking secondary market, man. And then we have the next card. The last card I want to talk about is freaking Overdrive Teleporter. Now on Troll and Toad, it's sold out, and it's sold out. They were going for $3 a pop. So I guess when someone said, oh, we're an Overdrive Teleporter because Cosmos, they're like the low level monsters are psychic, and you could run this. And so I guess everybody hopped on the hype train for this guy, and so pretty sure when they restock them, they're gonna be worth what they're worth here on TCG Player. They're going for around $20 for. I believe the only printing is a secret rare. I'm not sure if it ever got reprinted, but I'm fairly sure that it's only been first print. And so I was kind of expecting this to be a little higher, seeing as how it's a secret rare and it's all the way in Seesaw. I forgot what set that was. Crossroads of Chaos, I believe it was. I can't remember what that set is, but yeah, it's right here, right in front of me. I'm a freaking idiot. Yeah, Crossroads of Chaos. So that's how much I know, right? So yeah, I'm pretty sure it should have gone over a little bit more, but then again, I just don't really see this card doing that much in the Cosmo deck, but I could be wrong. And who the hell is controlling these prices? A lot of people are saying we control the prices, but Are we as a player base really that desperate and dumb to be paying these prices for these cards? Like, who the hell is pulling these puppet strings, you know? Like, who the hell is artificially inflating these prices? Because that's what it seems like. It's like, is there like a Yu-Gi-Oh cabal? Is there like a Yu-Gi-Oh group, like this little shadow organization, like a little Yu-Gi-Oh Illuminati that's just controlling these prices in the background, you know, in the shadows? It kind of reminds me, a little off topic here, but it kind of reminds me of the diamond industry, because I don't know if you guys knew this or not, but you know, diamonds are not rare, or they're not as rare as the diamond companies, you know, all the jewelry stores led us on to be. Because I believe there's this one company called De Beers, and they own like most of the diamond market, and they've done so many dirty things, not just like blood diamonds, but there's so many like dirty things to get for diamonds to be expensive. I mean, first of all, they're not really that rare, or else why are there so many goddamn jewelry shops? I mean, like, there's one around like almost every corner, or like every mall you go to, or like pawn shops are just full of diamond rings. I mean, one of the reasons, like, it's because I guess the beers, they hired like this marketing guy to like promote diamonds, to show diamonds as like, you know, oh, they're rare, and like, you know, diamonds are forever, you know, market them towards women, and like make them like, you know, like, oh, if you're gonna get married, you have to have a diamond, and you know, so therefore, you know, they're a status symbol, and if you don't have one, you know, your husband doesn't love you, and yada yada yada. So, and it worked because, you know, diamonds are really freaking expensive, you know, relatively speaking. So is that kind of like the situation here? I don't know. Well, anyways, yeah, that's about it, guys. That's all I wanted to freaking talk about here. You know, all these crazy Yu-Gi-Oh price fluctuations, and like my little conspiracy theory rant there at the end. So I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you did, remember to hit that subscribe button, you know, like and comment, so you guys can see content just like this and much, much more. And as always, I am running for August 7, bidding you farewell, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.